great homeopathic remedy, aconite, which in my opinion, everyone should have in their first aid kit. So I just want to emphasize that this is the homeopathic remedy I'm talking about, not the herb itself. And to learn more about the difference between homeopathy and herbal medicine, you can visit my website or just hit up Google. So aconite is one of the first remedies that I actually had personal experience with. And many years ago, 15, 16 years ago now, my father suddenly died. And it was a huge shock to myself and my family. He was 47 years old and he died due to medical complications. And I didn't realize it, but it was only with the guidance of a homeopath, Susan Gimbel. If you're watching this, Susan, hi. I send you so much love and gratitude. But it was really seeing my homeopath that who gave me aconite, and which opened up a huge healing experience for me, that I really learned the power of homeopathy. I had a few great experiences that led me to homeopathy, but that was definitely one that I will never forget. So after my father's death, I developed a huge anxiety about everything. And I didn't really have the consciousness that it was related to his death. I just thought I was becoming a real anxious person. And the anxiety traveled with me, including a lot of insecurity and a lot of really frightful dreams. And it was when I saw a homeopath and she gave me the remedy aconite. Basically, almost overnight, my anxiety vanished. So did my disturbed dreams, and so did the anxiety attacks that I was having. So here's a brief little snapshot of aconite and why I think it should be in your medicine kit as well. So the person who really needs aconite, or situations that might cause someone to become in need of aconite, are fright, shock, trauma, or any kind of extreme distress that someone interprets as a shock or a trauma. They can suffer from great anxiety, a restlessness, and be plagued with a fear of death. And it may be completely irrational, but to them, it's their real, true lived experience. They can experience a fear of crowds. Back then, after my dad died, that was something I really suffered from. Was I didn't want to be around large groups of people. And I also developed this sudden, completely random fear of elevators, and also a anxiety in narrow spaces. So you know that long pathway that you have to get on before you get on an airplane. That to me was completely terrifying. So the aconite person, I'm going to say, or the situation that may lead someone to be more of lead someone to become more in need of aconite, is they are afraid to go out into a situation where there are crowds, and that's a highly stressful and anxious, anxiety-inducing experience. This is a first aid remedy for panic attacks and anxiety attacks. This is a first aid remedy for someone who sees a traumatic event or is in a traumatic event, like a car accident or any kind of sudden event that is shocking to them, and they go into a high state of anxiety and fear.